creatures of all kind, and welcome to Horror Times. I mean Wimplash, the horror movie podcast where each week two seasoned genre veterans introduce their yellow-bellied best friend to the wonderful world of horror movies. Now, I am one of said horror fanatics. My name's Zach, and with me, as ever, I am joined by a man voted most likely to die on a live stream. It's horror movie aficionado, Zach Grizzly.
Annyeonghaseyo, hello bun.
I was really hoping you'd do that. It'd be such a letdown after Where Evil Lurks if you just went, all right.
That just means all right, but in Korean.
Oh, well, I'm very impressed. This is better than Duolingo. Let's face it. Let's just do multicultural movies and you will learn every language under the sun.
Yeah, just different ways of saying hello and listen to the podcast.
What did you actually say?
I said, I'm going to try it again now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Annyeonghaseyo, yellow bun, which is hello, everyone.
Oh, well, I can't say that it's not, so I'll take your word for it. Doff my cap to you and move over to introduce a man who would rather lie on the floor and poo than go in room 402. It's our very own little horror movie wimp, Willy Webborn.
Hello, and yes, that is exactly.
I was quite proud of that one. I like it when I come up with ones that rhyme.
It's a good rhyme. It's a good one.
And it involved poo.
It did, and I knew you would like that, you scatological freak. How are we, gentlemen? How are we feeling this evening?
Oh, I'm feeling good. We're off to the scat chat already.
I think this might be the earliest in an episode poo has been mentioned.
Never a bad thing.
Never a bad thing indeed. Now, before we jump into tonight's movie, Grizz, would you like to introduce the new listeners to the premise, what we're here to do on this lovely bloody evening?
What we like to do here at the Wimplash podcast is introduce our lovely movie wimp, Willy Webborn, to horrible, and sometimes very silly horror films. And he is a wimp. He does not like horror films. He is freaked out by his own shadow and the shadow of looming death.
True.
Yeah, thank you for confirming that.
Fucking don't like looking behind me. My shadow's a prick.
So we like to watch horror films, so just be aware that there are going to be some very... I don't think there will be that many in this particular show, will there? But there will be some... There's not much kind of sensitive material we'll be touching on this time.
Although I actually have quite a lot of sensitive, like geopolitical stuff I'm going to get into at some point, but...
Oh, you've done that side of research.
Oh, yeah, I've got
all right. I'll leave you to that one then, because I've done a little bit. I'll leave that to you. But be aware, there are some kind of heavy themes that we will be going into. So if you're feeling a bit uncomfortable, put on some Bolivian panpipe music and just relax.
Lovely little book of calm. And as always, as we're discussing movies, what do we need to tell them, Willy?
Spoilers!
That was the best one yet.
My voice broke. I'm finally getting there.
Hey, welcome to manhood, brother.
Izzy hates that. She's always like, yeah, I heard that one. Yeah, I heard that one.
So... when we started this podcast, our main aim was to introduce our most lovely and nervous friend to scary movies and then just have a good time documenting his reaction. But, admittedly, at least for me, there was a secret, selfish second reason. That reason, my friends, was jealousy. You see, after a life spent exposing myself to the most extreme cinema available... Didn't think about that sentence when I wrote it. You see, after a life spent exposing myself to the most extreme cinema available, I will admit I had become jaded, unscarable, and I wanted to experience fear vicariously through our little Willy's eyes. Didn't think about that sentence either. I was a junkie, endlessly chasing a high I thought would never return, until I first watched tonight's movie. The first ever Korean found footage movie, Gonjiam Haunted Asylum, took a tired formula that had been beaten to death by Western filmmakers, screamed "hold my fucking beer," and ran headfirst into a dilapidated hellscape with a shit-eating grin on its face. And the best part, Willy, Gonjiam Asylum is a real place. So strap yourself into a wheelchair and let's fire you down this spooky corridor of fun.
It's all real, Webbs. It's all real.
It's not real, is it?
Out of the gate, did you not know that Gonjiam Haunted Asylum...
It's not real.
I will put your mind at rest. It's no longer real. It has been torn down. But Gonjiam Asylum was a very real place.
Oh, shit.
It was torn down shortly after the film was released, I think, I read.
And did it have all the same haunting rumours?
It did, yeah.
It had all of the same rumours. I will dispel it straight out of the gate, though. So whereas the film talks heavily about the ghosts, the hospital shutting down because of torture, murder, things of that nature. The real reason Gonjiam Asylum shut down was due to new water protection legislation that came into place in South Korea, and they basically would have needed to redo all of the sewer and irrigation systems, and they thought, you know what, not financially feasible, shut the hospital.
The real horror here is bureaucracy, as always.
When did it shut?
The real one shut in
96, I think, was it?
90s. Yeah, it was around then. However, we will, in a little bit, get into some dates.
Bloody hell.
In the movie, because, again, geopolitical research.
Okay. And a scary motherfucking film.
Yeah, I was going to say, how did you feel about this one?
I hate you. This was your choice.
This was my choice. My original introduction I wrote for this episode was going to be an apology, but I'm not sorry.
No, I can see why you're not sorry for that one. That is everything I fucking hate. And love at the same time. Found footage video, but then fucking haunted.
Spooky ghost.
Like, Zach, one of our favourite found footage films.
Postman Pat.
Oh, you...
Wreck.
No, we're going cinema
Postman
3 times.
Wreck?
Oh, right, yeah, of course. So, we fell into a rabbit hole of this movie in the lead up to it with all of, not Gonjiam, the one we're about to mention. All of the viral marketing was amazing. We saw it, I believe, on opening night. I slept over your house. We woke up and then went straight to see it again. And that film being Cloverfield.
Yes. Oh, thank God for that. I thought you were going to say Paranormal Activity.
No, I love found. Well, yeah, but that's the thing. When we've spoken about paranormal being one of the activators for why I'm so scared. It's because found footage is captive. It's like watching a documentary. I love documentaries. So yeah, when a film is set out to make like a documentary style story, I'm invested.
And we have already mentioned that we didn't see Paranormal Activity in the cinema. We got it free with Chinese food.
Oh shit, yeah, I remember you mentioned this.
Yeah. Yep. Still don't want to rewatch that one.
Was that our first episode you mentioned that? New listeners, go back and listen to the first one and all the other afterwards as well.
Gotta know these things.
Gotta know. I'm a historian for our own podcast now.
I say he's on the plug already. Look at that.
Plugging, yeah. Listen to us and then listen to us again and then give us money.
Beautiful. What more can you ask for?
I'm a natural advertiser. What can I say?
So this film, obviously a South Korean production. I was worried about my personal pronunciation of names. So before we jump into discussing the film and the themes and the events, I just want to outline the characters in this movie, who I have boiled down to really, really basic identifying features. So we've got Captain.
Yep, got Captain.
Captain, the main man who is behind Horror Times, the live stream YouTube channel who's organised this whole goddamn thing.
He's kind of the you to us.
Yeah, apart from, wow, I'm not a cunt.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, well said.
Jury's out. Agreeing. We have Charlotte, the Korean-American.
Oh my God, it's Charlotte.
The me of us, of course.
Yes, the only one with their... Well, actually, no, because I was going to say the only one with their boobs out, but
look who's topless tonight.
A little behind the curtains for listeners, Willy is recording topless.
It's warm.
I can see your nipples fearing me.
It's warm.
Why do you have so many tattoos of Fireman Sam?
It's like a Welsh Yakuza tattoo. It's amazing. Yakuza.
Yakuza with a W.
With a W, yeah.
Boys, it's my tribute to Malpo.
Ah, what a boy. Next on the character list.
Charlotte.
So we've had Charlotte. We have Hat Girl.
Oh, no. Middle finger GoPro.
Fuckumentary.
Fuckumentary. Oh, I've got that in my notes. I love that. Fuckumentary.
Oh, fuckumentary. You guys, I missed that part. I just love,
great.
like, this is the way to film. Show you my middle fucking finger. Badass.
That's what she says in that little dinner scene they have at the beginning. She goes, welcome to the fuckumentary, to one of the other ones. We have Student Nurse, the most innocent and youngest of the Horror Times crew.
Yeah, she was great. I loved all the characters. Like, you know who these people are straight to it.
Yeah, Cardi, because she was wearing a cardigan.
Yeah, very good.
I was going to say, do you know all of them? Because I was going to say, I felt bad boiling them down to these base elements, but you really don't learn much about any of the characters in this film. As much as I love this movie, I will say it is thin on story.
Yeah.
It gives you the archetypes, though. You've got a feeling for who these people are as soon as you meet them. That's all you needed.
Such as middle parting.
I can't believe you did that too. Yeah, parting.
Yeah, middle parting.
And his mate?
Oh, well, we got his mate, who is hat forwards boy.
Oh,
Yes, hat forwards.
Peaked hat.
And then you
Peak
have the
good.
only other character in the movie, hat backwards boy.
Yeah, back hat.
Yeah.
Back hat.
Peak hat, back hat.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad we identified the same. It's the first time ever.
And now you have our cast of characters who we will be trudging through this dilapidated asylum with. Now, I will let you know out of the gate, Willie, they did not film this in Gonjiam Asylum. They actually used an abandoned high school and rejigged it as a set.
But they kept it faithful as much as they could to the floor plan of the original, which is great. Lovely bit of all the set design of this was brilliant. I really want to go into that a bit later. Just want to say off the bat, good work, boys.
The beginning of the film, it says the building has this dark past. Is that true as well? Like it being like it was, was it a hospital in a war or something as well? Like it's always had like a history.
So the dates are muddied.
Hospital for sad.
Actually, yeah, I can't believe we haven't mentioned a hospital for sad people so far.
Building, yeah.
I thought it was going to be the name of the film.
So the dates are muddied, and I'll go into a bit of research for this. So, as we've alluded to, it was opened, I believe, in the 80s, closed in the 90s, and then razed to the ground shortly after the release of this movie. So much so that the owner of the building actually tried to sue the filmmakers as he thought it was detrimental to his efforts to sell the building. However, in the movie, they give different dates for the opening and closing of Gonjiam. I have to call it Gonjiam Asylum. I can't call it Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. And this is where the geopolitical intrigue comes into it, as a lot of the dates provided are less than subtle nods to the Yushin period of South Korean politics. For those who don't know, the Yushin period was essentially a South Korean dictatorship.
But it is also an economic powerhouse at the time, so it really kind of shot up in the rankings very quickly.
Sorry, Willie, I paused then because you raised your hand.
No, I didn't. I'm just the people who didn't know about this geopolitical stuff. Sorry, I'm just trying to take it all in. I just watched a scary film and you're on about geopolitics. What the fuck is going on?
Fucking hold on to your beard. So the boys at the beginning of the film, the portrait style filming, the phone
that
footage.
Fucking laughing guy. Jesus Christ.
So the date in the movie that they go missing is March 10th, 2017, which is actually the date that former South Korean President Park Geun-hye was impeached. The hospital in the movie opened on May 16th, 1961, which is the day that Park Jung-hye, her father and the South Korean dictator who brought in the Yushin period, staged his coup d'etat and took over South Korea. In the movie, the facility closed on October 26th, 1979, which was the day of his assassination. And also, a little side bit, the dead chicken that you see strewn about is basically a big middle finger fuck you to Park Geun-hye, who was disparagingly known among South Korean civilization as the chicken.
Oh, okay.
Mind blown.
Yeah, wow.
This film is way more political than you think.
Wow. What the fuck was that? Sorry, taking it all in.
It's fascinating, right?
It is fascinating because it's a platform to make your voice heard, isn't it? But I'm just the wimp going into this, holding on, being like, whereas you guys can see past what I can, I suppose.
When you say that, I literally read one interview with the director.
I read a Wikipedia page.
Yeah, but you can still... I couldn't even remember half the things that were going on because I was just preparing for it.
Is it because the hands were in front of your eyes?
Oh, don't do...
Oh, we'll get to it. We'll get my favourite part. We'll get to it. We can't go off at the top with that.
Hand.
So, another cool thing, obviously we've mentioned the hospital is real, a lot of real-world
Hospital
dates
for sad people.
The hospital for sad people. The CNN article, which names it as one of the 7th freakiest places on the world, is a genuine, actual CNN article.
Yeah, that's real too. That inspired them to make this film as well. It's great.
I don't want these facts anymore.
We're going to go to all 7 of these places with you.
7?
All 7. Like the 7 dwarves. There's Gonjiam, sad people. There's, I was going to say Akagara Forest then for sad people again, but that's...
yeah, Charlotte visits there as well, right?
She's been there, yeah.
Yeah, Charlotte.
She's been to a few of them.
I've seen documentaries on that forest. It's like eerily quiet.
That Logan Paul video doesn't count as a documentary.
I was going to bring him up as well. I'm
Oh, no, I would never watch any of that, man. Shit, sorry, I'm getting cancelled right away.
You're not going to get cancelled for saying I won't watch Logan Paul.
Oh, yeah, but he's got more money than me. He can shut me down.
Yeah, but he's also got it from scamming people. And watch Coffee Seller. Fuck off.
Okay, Karen.
So let's stop talking about real-world villains and start talking into some fictional spooky boys, shall we?
Also real, Webborn. They're all real.
That's middle fingers, bitch.
So where do you want to jump into this?
First of all, stupid fucking assholes, man. Like, now, I have a predilection for ubexing, urban exploring, like the abandoned world scene, but not at night and not provoking evil.
You wouldn't touch things.
I wouldn't go there. Well, in the daytime, it's fine, fair game, but not at night.
Why are the ghosts only at night?
I don't know. This is why I never have sympathy for anyone in any of these films, because they're just stupid assholes. The first scare is the first laughing kid of the film where he's trying to kick in the door, and then the camera slows down as it's moving away, and you just see the eyes poking through that lovely little slot in the door.
Did you notice on the way down there, as they walked towards it, there was just a blonde woman looking out at one of the peepholes already, and they don't even pay attention to that at all. Yeah, did you not notice that? No, didn't. No,
Wait,
yeah, it was there the whole time. No one noticed it.
I think with that though, I was reading up on this a little bit. It's quite clearly a static image of a blonde, blue-haired Western woman. Her eyes were all different colours. A blonde, blue-eyed Western woman. I genuinely think that is supposed to be the kids who are breaking in, fucking around and putting photos in the gaps in the doors to make it look like ghosts.
Okay.
Or there's just this one blonde hottie ghost who never pops up in the rest of the movie.
So when they're having that dinner early on, they mention a woman with a foot-long neck. Is that the main lady? Do you not remember this part? I've picked up on it. I tried to look for it, but the only reason I can imagine her neck getting a foot long is she might have not been touching the floor.
I watched this movie 2 hours ago, and I have no recollection of a lady with giraffe neck.
I didn't pick up on that.
Okay, that was just me.
That dinner scene did look really fun, though.
What, the tomato party trick?
Does that go on the bingo card?
No, that's very rare. If I see that ever again. I found Cardigans and Batcat's relationship really weird in that film as well, even from the dinner table onwards.
There was a bit of flirting or a bit of teasing there. I'm not sure which it was.
Is that kind of lost in translation, though?
No, I think he was a cunt.
Oh, yeah. Right.
She's all nice and just trying to get on with people and very polite, and he's like, send her home. I don't want her here.
Yeah.
Well, the first two times he said it, that's kind of flirty joking, and then another time she looks really sad about it.
And then, they're on their way travelling to the back roads with their drone camera going up to the hospital, and on the way they play this fucking roulette of who has to open the worst room's door.
There was a bit of foreshadowing there. Did you pick up on it?
No.
He claims, Batcap, what are we calling him? Backwards Hat Man?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we know
I've got
what you
his
mean.
actual name written down, but I'm going to butcher pronunciation.
Well, you can clearly speak Korean now, apparently.
I know 2 words, and I butchered them earlier too. Jae-yoon.
There you go.
I think that's going to be the most westernized pronunciation of it. Jae-yoon.
It's from Mumbles.
Jae-yoon it was. Batcap, he kind of claims, because it stops on him, the little GoPro roulette, about he's going to be the one to open room 402.
Yeah.
He's like, no, it's a setup. No, you've rigged it. And Captain in the front seat, horror times would never rig anything.
Oh, yeah, I didn't pick up on that either, because it turns out, bunch of lying bastards.
Naughty boys.
Captain,
oh, Captain, my Captain.
Oh, my Captain.
And his 2 fucking henchmen.
I like them too.
I like it, especially when they realise shit is going wrong. Like, right, we need to get out of here, or slightly more money.
But even their relationship, when they're all right, stop filming, and they pull those faces, and they're like, yeah. I they were a comedy element that I was happy to see.
This is what me and Zach do when we suggest films about for you to watch.
Oh, please, can I have both those images of you two doing one of those? I need that. That's good. Oh, I'm not as prepared as him. This is too much audio for me laughing at your guys' faces.
So before they go into the asylum, when we're talking about the nice pleasant period where they're all getting to know each other, getting to, break the ice, because they are all, apart from Captain, Middle Partin, and Forwards Hat, they're all strangers being brought into this scenario. They do one of those, like, jump bags where
What's it called? Was it a beanbag jump? I don't know what you call them.
So
it looks fun, though.
I don't know. It looks amazingly fun, but it unfortunately made me write my most misogynistic joke to date. And I wrote, I really want to have a go on that big... I really want to have a go on those big fun bags, and I don't mean Charlotte.
Oh.
It's in bad taste, and I apologise. I couldn't. Should have really just not said it.
Oh, Zach.
But this is the thing with Charlotte's character, because she is Korean American and over there traveling. That's one thing that in another podcast who I was listening to called Foreplay. One of them mentioned he lives in Korea at the moment, and he was saying that the way she dresses wouldn't be a thing. She comes in and she's got her cleavage all the way out.
Okay.
That's apparently a very westernized thing. As you notice, all the other female characters are not like necessarily covered up in like a pious way, but there's no...
Well, cardigan's cardigan.
Cardigan's cardigan, and hat all the way down to her waist.
Yeah, I'd say tomboy dress, though.
Yeah. So that, talking about Charlotte's fun bags, was a good way to decipher her from the other two as the more westernized, worldly kind of character between the female characters.
Electromagnetic field. No, wait. Meter. Electromagnetic field meter. Oh my god, yeah. Her accent pissed me off. It kind of gave her that element of, for me, no, right.
When you say her accent pissed you off, now we've already heard your feelings on Argentinians. This is one thing I wanted to bring up, though, because in our When Evil Lurks episode, you were very much of the standpoint of, these are their ghosts, I'm not scared of them.
That's possession, this isn't haunting.
Everyone gets possessed in this film. Literally everyone gets possessed in this film.
But beginning with haunting, was there haunting in When Evil Lurks?
Touche.
Touche.
Another thing as well is in our Talk to Me episode, you said this isn't scary because they have the choice to not do it. They all had the choice not to go into this asylum, but they chose to do it.
Yes, I suppose, right. But still then on top of that possession, the way it didn't scare me as much as this, probably because there was a lot more darkness in this. I have some advice. Well, do not listen to them like when they're talking. You cannot make money by streaming walking into an insane asylum at the middle of night. I just want you two to know that, because it seems like a stupid idea you would want to do, because you...
What are you trying to warn us off with?
Money.
Okay, fair enough.
Greed. Like Captain.
I've given up live streaming in my own room. You're never going to get me to organise going outside to do a live stream. What about you, Grizz? Would you ever go mobile with your streaming rig?
I break around 3 viewers a stream. I don't think I'm going to get any more wandering into a haunted house.
Oh, speaking of streaming rigs, those steady cameras that they all had putting on them. That added a scary ass element. Once again, Zach, sorry to bring up the past. Do you remember my DIY Steadicam when I took it round Sigma and it was like a cardboard pole with my camera?
The fact that thing held a camera was insane. It was literally made out of toilet tissue tubes and dreams.
And getting pissed.
And getting absolutely... But your camera stayed on.
Yeah. Yeah, so the camera's in... is this found footage, like the camera's in the corner of the room sort of thing? Those camera angles, they kill me in every film that...
Well, the kind of security camera kind of footage.
Yeah, the found footage ones, as if it's a real story. It's like this, I suppose that's why this one probably scared me more, Zach, because this is portrayed like a real story, like it could happen. Is that how to get past? He's giving me a face like he doesn't know what I mean.
No, I know what you mean. I just thoroughly disagree.
Oh, fair enough. Well, why am I scared then?
Because you're a fucking wimp.
Yeah.
Grizzly, you look like you're about to make a point then.
I was going to ask, so is it the mixture of the POV cams they've got on, so it's their point of view and looking at their own reflection, their faces, or is it the mixture of that with the security footage to make it look like a a whole real scenario so you can see different angles of the same horrible.
Yeah, that. It's absolutely horrendous.
So there
Oh my God.
is a cool level of, and I'm just Googling a word to make sure I've got it correctly, verisimilitude. Yeah. During
word.
this movie, which is down to the director decided not to have a director of photography or a camera crew for this film because he thought it would give it too much of an artificial lilt. So everything that is filmed in this movie is filmed by the actors. All of the shots and footage is them on set, choreographed and walking around filming it.
And I don't know if you noticed this either, because, of course, you wouldn't, Webbs, but Zach, did you notice that most of them, other than Charlotte, they're named after the actors? To kind of, it's quite a common trope in like found footage films. So if they're suddenly ad-libbing and like shouting to each other, they don't slip up on name of character and name of actor. It's the same name, so there's no mucking about there.
Well, they're just given their own real life names.
Yeah, that's their own first names.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's no slipping up like Jeffrey. You know, it doesn't do that. It's the same name.
Yeah, especially when you need to act this scared. By God.
It was a ballsy undertaking, though, because the director was saying that, and again, I've looked up his name, but being terrified of mispronouncing it, I'm just calling him the director. He was saying, obviously, you've got 6 actors with a minimum of 2 cameras rolling at any time each. Some of them have handheld cameras as well. He was saying that it was impossible for them to watch the daily rushes because it would be about 180 hours of footage a day that he would have to go through. So they filmed loads of this on speculation. Let's hope it's in the can. When we come to the edit, hopefully we've got a movie we can put together.
Well, it worked out for them.
Bloody hell, that's risk.
Yeah.
Well, if you film too much, you got enough.
But that runs into like very expensive territory.
Yeah,
then or
of course.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't have sympathy for these guys because they set up their sick tent. They're all ready to go, and then they're getting pumped to go in. They're gonna die. It's their own fault.
Oh, well, I wanted to ask you, Webbs, because I had a little question written down. What would you prefer in this scenario? Going into the asylum with a group of people to this haunted, spooky place at night, or would you rather be on your own in a spooky tent watching the spooky happenings?
Well, you know my answer wouldn't be not to take a part, but if I had to choose one, tent.
You'd go with the tent?
I can't. I can't.
Really?
be on my
You'd
own.
rather be on your own in the
On
middle
your
of the
own.
woods watching something fucking terrifying unfold?
Honestly, when they went down that fucking first corridor and like they're walking and parting is giving us the description of what's going on. At that point, the door hadn't even slammed for the first time yet, and I was saying to myself, "This is a point where, like, that's me done. Like, I'm out. Like, I'm going to sit on the floor. I resign my fate. Whatever happens. Like, honestly, like."
I love that that's your go-to reaction in any scary scenarios. I'm going to sit on the floor and give up.
Yeah, but, like, this is the point of terror I think I'd be at. Like, I don't know how to say. Like, if I was in that scenario, I would probably collapse in fear and just be like, "No, I'm done. Don't talk to me. Fuck off."
That's too scary. I'll wait to die.
Yeah.
That's going to be the name of your biography.
Thank you. I've been looking for one.
He's had it written for years. He's had it written since he was 12. It really doesn't cover much.
So, yeah, that first fucking door slam and then they revived. So what I didn't need was I didn't need action replays either. Like, it happened once. I didn't need the action replays. It got me the first time, thank you. It got me 5 more times after that.
They are getting, excuse the pun, bang for their buck with these jump scares.
Fucking twats. I swear. So, yeah, that the first slamming door, they find their director's room. I took note by the rooms because obviously a lot of it is just the camera angles and each thing happens in each room. So the first one we got is the director's room where they find the old photo.
Yep.
Yep, that's a good start. Don't want that.
With
and then-
Mr. Dolly Boy next to the director.
Dolly-
Just
yeah.
give me one of these.
I wish.
Print screen. Oh, I missed it.
Got to remember
And
this
then-
is an audio medium.
One of 2 floating wigs.
Yeah.
Fucking love the floating wig coming back.
There's a lot of
Made me
wandering
happy.
wigs in this movie.
I was
Couple of
back
wigs.
to episode 1, seeing Mama's little hair going across the floor. I was really happy.
I just want to go back to the tent.
Oh, yeah.
at the moment.
Badass tent.
So, there's sometimes in life when life imitates art and vice versa. So I watched this film today for the podcast. Literally, I finished work at 5 o'clock. I watched the film. We jumped on. And one thing I found really surprising about the tent scene is that when they sit down for dinner, I had that exact same brand and flavour of noodle for lunch today.
Would you consider the room you're in your tent today, because you haven't really left, that this has been your day of just sitting there eating noodles, watching screens?
It's my fart chamber.
He is the captain.
No, I wouldn't consider this a tent, given that it is a house, but I understand what you mean.
I was really hoping that tent burnt down when the flames came up. I'm not going to lie, I just thought he was an evil bastard from the beginning, and I was like, yep, it's your own fault, you set this up, here come the flames.
He was annoying. I did want to say about the tent, because I'd only watched this for the first time on Tuesday, and this is Friday today.
Well, you've never seen it before?
I hadn't, no, this is the first time I'd seen it. And I've rewatched it today as well. The whole time I was kind of looking in the background waiting for things, so my eyes were drawn, because of the camera work, eyes were drawn everywhere to see, right, what's coming, what's going to happen. And I kept thinking of you, Webs, to think, when's he going to scare the shit out of him? But the tent I wanted to say about, I was waiting for something to be just there in the tent with it, and it never happened. And I'm almost glad of that.
Well, I'm actually very glad that happened. That would have been very horrific for me. But what you're saying... So, the point when they're first working up to the hospital? Walking up to the hospital. I don't know what that was.
I don't know what accent that was.
Kind of New Zealand.
When they're first...
Korean.
Definitely wasn't Korean.
Definitely not Korean.
When they're first walking up to the hospital and the cameras start juddering, did you think it was your internet going funny?
First time I watched this movie, very much so. Second time I watched this movie, very much so.
Yeah, it was twice. It got me twice.
Only until I realised that the audio was continuing and that the subtitles weren't glitching. Then I was like, oh, right, it's just... But again, was that technical limitations on the filmmaking part, or was it meant to symbolise that they're entering this spooky liminal space?
Wi-Fi ghosts.
They're No, but, it's Grizz, you saying about all those camera shots, that one particularly, when it was jumping and stopping on each frame, in that split second, my eyes were analysing every single frame, being like, where's the scare? Where's the fucking ghost? Where is it? I was expecting it, always.
I was expecting that with front caps, 360 camera that he had.
Badass, yeah.
Because this is cool. They have so many, although it's a found footage movie, because it's supposed to be a live stream, they had massive creative liberty to use all these different types of cameras, and I thought that was really effective. But the 360 scope, and when he's walking and you get a full 360 background, that's when I was originally expecting something to just be like lurking behind the door. But there's very little of that in this movie.
Yeah. I was waiting for more kind of like spooky things in like the digital artifacts. I think that's what they call them, aren't they? Yeah. Just when something glitches a little bit, I expected it to be like eyes or some face or something there. But there wasn't much of it, was there?
Well, there was loads of up-nose shots.
A lot of nose shots. A lot of nose.
Yeah, not a good sight for when you're scared.
Do you reckon they had a, loss of a better term, a boogeyman on set, that before they rolled cameras, someone had to shine a torch up everyone's nose to make sure they weren't just having nose gold on display?
They're taking hints from Blair Witch. It's like, right, remember that scene? Let's not do that bit. No nose bubbles.
Subverting expectations.
Yeah. You've got me back in the moment then. Dexter's laboratory. I couldn't get
Dexter's laboratory.
Dexter's laboratory. When they find that, you said about the chicken coming out of that. Thank you for that reference, because I was like, why the fuck is there a chicken leg in a jar? But then you said we mentioned the photo, and then you find Mr. Doll in the cupboard. I know when they go back later, and Mr. Doll has moved. Get out of that fucking room at that moment.
Well, Charlotte does. Charlotte has a big old fucking pang, and rightly so, to be fair. It's, the worst case scenario, someone's in this building fucking with you. Best case scenario, ghosts.
But she's a fucking idiot, because she comes to realise this, right? But she has just tagged the word fucking Charlotte on the wall of this Korean fucking mental asylum, which is rumoured to be haunted. Try and
Yeah.
get-
Oh, no, that was very level-headed of you. I appreciate that. But no, you raise a very good point that I hadn't considered. She flips the fuck out when Middle Parting grabs the doll. However, she's more than happy to fucking El Bardo all the walls.
But once again, another thing, I'm like, you did this to yourself, you fucking idiot. Don't put yourself in this situation.
I did actually make a note of her, like, telling him off, like, you don't touch things, you don't fuck about with things in this situation, when she's just tagged the place up. But then on my most recent rewatch before we started recording, I did notice when she's out in the woods, she does kind of mention, like, I shouldn't have tagged the wall, I shouldn't have done it. So at least she kind of acknowledges she fucked up there.
Graffiti is not cool.
Don't lie. Do not lie.
We've all been to Bristol, we've seen a Banksy.
To be fair, I was in Bristol with Willy Webborn last weekend and he kept trying to thrust a Sharpie upon me to do graffitos.
Genuine. All fucking day. Do you want a Sharpie, mate? Do you want a Sharpie, mate?
Problem is, I should have taken it when we were in the venue for the gig because the toilets were all just Sharpies on the wall and I could have done some Wimplash branding, but I was too busy being drunk and enjoying ska music.
It's gonzo marketing, could have done it.
Yeah, this is why I take a pen, but normally to rate toilets and my experience in them.
If you ever go to the toilet, it's a 5-star there. Webbs has been.
Yeah, well, no, you draw the stars and then you write the review and you leave a nice little note.
Pooed nice, paper, soft.
Yep. 5-star pupper, that's what he is.
Sorry, I just got that argument when I just said about Charlotte coming to regret it and it's her own fault for putting it in the situation. But once again, like, I cannot put myself in this situation, so why am I scared? When talk to me, I finally got that argument you were on about earlier, like half hour ago.
Cool, welcome to the conversation.
Yeah.
He's got there.
Fuck.
Wait till he realises that the ghosts in Pulse were made out of internet.
Oh, one of the worst rooms, the bathing room. Oh.
I love that.
No,
As soon as
I
you
hate
walk in
the
there.
idea. No, because a shower scene is never a good scene in most films.
But a bath scene's a good one.
Okay, off the top of your head, shower scenes in movies that are good. Psycho.
Oh,
Good.
Starship Troopers.
Fuck me.
Full Metal Jacket, although he's not having a shower, Vincent D'Onofrio does, spoilers, blow his fucking brains out in the shower.
Shawshank Redemption?
Never seen it.
Oh, it's not a good shower scene.
It's a bad shower.
Oh wait, that's a prison shower.
That's a bad shower.
I'm
This
putting
is what I'm
context
seeing.
clues together.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying about bad shower time, like, this place is essentially a prison for sad people.
A prison for sad people now.
It's a treatment facility for sad people.
Before a time where it just was run by an evil ping pong lady.
Now, I want to point out for listeners who haven't seen the movie
Right.
that the hospital director in the movie is known for enjoying the game ping pong.
Your footsteps right in it.
Oh, that's my favourite thing that's happened on this show so far.
This is an audio medium, and at the moment you said that, both me and Zach's faces were
Horrified and delighted.
She likes ping pong.
oh my god. So we should probably mention the ping pong reference before we go any further and step into that fucking minefield again.
showed
Motherfucker,
up
I'm
at the beginning
sweating
of the
for
film.
you.
Jesus.
They showed up at the very beginning in the initial opening scenes where she would enjoy playing ping pong and the sound of a ping pong ball, and we haven't mentioned ping
This
pong.
is true. It
Well-
is used quite a lot as a theme throughout the movie. You hear the ghosts with ping pong balls.
Can I point out, and I'm not sure if you two heard it though, in the very first one, the two kids pre-film started in the prequel bit, did you hear a ping pong ball? Or did he just stop and go, what was that?
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it. So I don't think there was a sound there, but I don't know. He probably heard it.
Did you, same when we had Backwards Cap and he heard it before the ball came flying down? I didn't hear it that time, I don't think.
I think I heard it. I think you do hear it. Yeah.
So I'll
that time.
totally admit I didn't watch this with headphones today simply because to jump to possibly my favourite scare in this movie and any movie I've seen in a couple of years, when Hat Girl rather, first gets possessed. And genuinely, like, you expect in a ghost movie or a possession movie that they become possessed and they start going mental. Your mother sucks cocks in hell. But the fucking, that will really freak me out is she gets possessed and then she starts going, nom, 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 nom. And it's so unexpected and so out of left field. It terrified me. So coming into this rewatch, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to watch headphones on this.
I just want to point out that didn't scare me.
Did it not?
I kind of chuckled at it a bit.
It genuinely, that was what cemented this film for me as a fucking terrifying movie, was that scene initially.
Oh, really?
Was it the pants in the tree?
No, that scared me.
Yeah, but like that thing that these horror films do where you can't escape again, like you're in it now. It's 1408, like this is recurring.
Good reference.
I like that. Yeah, good reference.
That is one of the most terrifying things, like you're stuck.
That's what I liked about this film, is the liminal space element that they built in. It's not just, oh, we're out of the hospital, we're free. You're never escaping. Like the scene where Charlotte runs, she finds the tent, bursts through the tent, and she's in room 402.
There she is, stuck with with a little Blair Witch girl in the corner looking at the wall, which is Hat Girl. And then you've got
Bozo the Shuffler, I called him in my notes.
That's a good one. I like that. I was trying to think how to describe him, but basically the nurse is from Silent Hill, but only one, doing a little thriller dance.
So to go back to the socio-political aspect of it, that is a nod to the torture and murder victims of the dictatorship. Apparently students who were dissenters were mainly, in real life, outside of the film, were mainly the victims of the torture and murder of the dictatorship themselves. And the main nod to it is the brand of pants that he's wearing. The white tighty whities were popularized among students of that time. And that's how far the director went. He was like, little nods like that. Like he's wearing a specific pair of underwear as a nod to the horrific crimes of the dictatorship.
Wow. All right, I didn't know that one.
Pants facts.
That's awesome. Is that a new segment?
Yeah, I'm going to have to come up with a jingle for that now.
Yeah, pants
That's
facts.
amazing geopolitical referencing all over this film that we didn't realise.
Oh, shit, we haven't got to the Sewell Ferry tragedy yet.
Dude, what the fuck? Are we making a big one today?
I don't know about that one either.
So let's talk about that then. When you jump to the end, eventually they're in room 402. And they are somehow, again, talking about liminal spaces, they're ankle deep in water, but below water as well. So the Sewell Ferry tragedy was...
Seoul.
No, it's not Seoul. It's a different place.
It's not
No,
Seoul.
yeah.
Oh, okay, right. I take it back. I mansplained at you.
But basically, again, it was a South Korean tragedy where a ferry was overloaded with both cargo and people due to regulation negligence. It went down with a body count of 304 people who drowned, mainly children and students.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, so the water, like earlier when I was saying that you were like, oh, we're not going to touch on heavy themes. And I was like, we got some stuff to touch on. Yeah, so that's the whole idea of them being in that liminal water space before they die is, again, the director making a nod to this fucking horrendous tragedy.
Well, speaking of body count, Zach, is it time?
I think it is about time. I just realised we've been recording for as long as we have, so
That's why he said it's going to be a big one, mate.
It's going to be a fucking thick and veiny one. It is Ice Z's body count. So this is a rare example of a body count where every single on-screen character gets body counted.
Yes!
So we'll burn through them. We've got the two fuckboys at the beginning who go missing, breaking into room 402. Don't see what happened to them, but we are led to believe that they've gone missing, never to be seen again, because they were fucking around in the asylum.
They've been 402'd. 86'd in culinary terms.
402'd in podcast terms. Next on the body count, Hat Girl gets possessed again in possibly one of my favourite scares in modern horror, and then it says in brackets, Slurpy Ghost.
Oh my God.
Very
Sorry,
nice.
going back to that when she comes, the big-eyed sucky lip thing. That's where she became.
I've told you to stop calling me that.
But like Charlotte starts flying at that moment, but then Charlotte starts running, and we said it goes to the tent. But one of the scariest things about that for me is when Charlotte's running, that whole time you're getting that noise of, and I'm just like, she is coming to. She come and play. Yeah.
Body count. Charlotte becomes the bride of Bozo the Shuffler.
Oh,
So let's talk a little bit about that scene, Willie. When Charlotte bursts through the tent, finds herself in room 402. Because admittedly, when I first watched this, I thought this film was terrifying throughout. But rewatch, this film doesn't get proper shit your pants scary until the last 20 minutes. The first hour is just them walking around corridor.
that's scary enough, thank you.
It's great setup, but it's also kind of the first few scares you realise are setup. But we'll get back to that. Let's keep with the body count.
Bastards.
But yes, she's in room 402. You've got Slurpee, the suck-off monster in the corner. You've got Bozo the Shuffler. At this point, where are you on a scale of 1 to I need to change my pattern?
When she looks down, first of all, and the doll is at her feet, end me. Just
At that point, he just sat down on the floor and gave up.
yeah, no, honestly, I just collapse. Nope, no, end me. Naked shuffling man. Nope. Why does he have to move with her when she moves across and he comes with?
But ever so slowly as well.
Oh, it's beautiful. So well done.
And then she's trying to escape, and then me and her both go by, basically.
I loved that, I gotta say. Her just kind of like slowly stopping, going, and turning.
That took forever.
Yeah, it
That
felt like
actually
an
took
eternity.
forever. Oh my god.
But again, a great fake out because it's so drawn out. It's so belabored. And then out of nowhere, unexpectedly, the suck-off monster's back. Nim, 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 right in your face. And I think it is the nature of the shot because it's the self-facing GoPro shot. So you've got a wide angle. The face is right there. Your screen is just filled with this just sucky, horrible monster. And again, it doesn't set up that she's coming for Charlotte. It just, out of nowhere, it cuts to her for a second going, nim, 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 nim. That, again, fucking terrified me when I watched this.
And if Webbs is watching this on his phone again, oh my god.
Fuck
How
off.
did you
No,
watch this movie?
I watched this on the big screen with headphones.
Good boy.
This
Good
was
boy.
fuck no.
This
No.
was fuck no.
This was fuck no. Body count. We can speed run the next one. Student nurse gets her face touched. Hat backwards boy gets his face touched. And hat forwards boy gets jump scared and then his face touched.
Hands across America. Off we go.
That was... There's a couple of really cool
Loved
shots in that sequence where they cut to a camera and the hands disappear. You have that shot of like, if the camera hadn't gone forward to them, you don't know what'll happen. But just the exposure and the light going on, you just see the hands disappear back behind their head.
Fucking loved it. Oh, that was the best part of the film.
Sorry,
Loved it.
Can we also point out that the fact that Cardi and Batcap didn't have any idea what was going on for a
they
long...
didn't see the hands.
No, not for the hands, for the whole film. Like the initial scares
shit, yeah.
downstairs, they're just trying to set up 402 to go. And they're like, what's going on down there? Why are they all screaming, not being like, they're screaming, we should go?
Yeah, very good point to be
I didn't
fair.
realise.
Yeah, but so their first initial finding, like when they actually find out, is the two henchmen. That's how I put Captain's two henchmen, because they're fucking lying pricks as well. They go into the supply room and Pete Cap gets fucking yanked out of there. He runs back and then slammed against the wall. And then he goes, and then he wakes up and goes finds them.
They both get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, those two were oblivious to it for a very long time. Like the whole Charlotte thing, the whole middle finger.
I can't wait to edit this episode and just hear all the various horrible little mouth noises that this time I'm not going to cut out. Like a normal episode where I cut out all the horrible mouth noises.
Our listeners will thank you for that.
Abso-freaking-lutely they will. And I realised as I said that, I made a horrible mouth noise.
Yeah, so they got their face. That was horrible. Just this flash of the hands in front of their face. But that
I loved it.
when they're possessed, that's them dead, essentially, isn't it?
Again, you don't really see anyone die. I'm working on the assumption that as soon as they're possessed, they're done.
They're in there. Yeah, they're part of the ship, part of the crew. They're done for. Something's happened to them. We don't know.
Body count. Captain gets ghost lifted.
Oh, fuck.
Did you like that we see it before it actually happens as well?
Oh, horrendous.
The little temporal, I love that.
The drone shot where he witnesses his own death.
Yeah, then looks down and sees the drone shot happening. I didn't pick up on it at first because I
Wait, what?
thought he was looking. Did you not pick up on this?
No, what?
You know when Captain's coming to the asylum, he's like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. chucks the drone up in the
Was
air.
that a
That
Thanos
films the.
reference?
It was actually, yeah. I'm glad you picked up on that.
You were saying?
He chucks the drone up in the air, and it's filming what I assume is going to be the window of 402, and he sees himself struggling up in the air. But we don't really see that that's him. We just see a body kind of struggling, and that's him being lady off the grounded.
And that's why when he's in room 402, he looks out the window, and you see him on the ground looking up, filming, and the drone hovering. So before he even goes into the building, he witnesses his own death.
Wowza. Well,
Mind blown.
That when she leaves the bathing room to go get him, like something's coming. I didn't like that as well. It comes out of the... Well, you don't see it come out of the pool, but you just see the sheets go, and you're like, Captain's coming in, and there's no one else. You're gonna make a friend. The worst type of friends, like you guys.
This was your idea, motherfucker.
Fuck you, I smell and I'm sweating, and I'm sat here topless sweating some more.
I love it.
I just want to point out, the reason Zach added this to the list is because you were such a big boy with Talk to Me. I want to reveal this now. This is why. I remember this because I listened to as the historian of this podcast and also the old person. I listened to the Talk to Me episode, then went back through our messages and went, yeah, because you were such a big boy with your black vest on and your chocolate cake, thinking you're all hard.
I forgot, you'd had sugar before that episode and you're all big and tough. Body count, middle parting, gets fired down a corridor tied to a wheelchair like he's making his own Jackass tape.
I was going to make a Jackass reference. Nice.
Or in that wheelchair rolls out in that supply. No,
not having it. Not
sorry.
for
you. You can't make me. I would have. No, sit down, take it, put me in the wheelchair. That's it. I resign. I would probably, actually, in that moment, I'd probably just sit down in the chair and be like, yeah, I'm good.
Take me away then. Off you go.
If you're going to do this, let's go. Maybe this is the way to get over my fear. Just say, yeah, I know.
The way to get over your fear is to get tied to a wheelchair and die.
My teenage years.
Honestly, that takes me back. Do you remember when...
oh, my God.
In one of your unfortunate wheelchair periods, when we were visiting the Tate Modern in London, and we basically sat Webborn in a wheelchair, in his wheelchair, put a video camera between his legs with a blanket over it, and I don't know if you know the Tate Modern, Grizz, but there is a giant ramp leading down into it. So we set the video camera to record and just pushed him down the ramp and filmed people's reactions as this poor young man in a wheelchair flies helplessly towards a glass door.
They can't say shit. It's art. It's modern.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
We also went to South Bank. It was a lovely day.
That was a lovely day. I enjoyed that.
Is everyone dead?
Everyone's
dead.
Right, can I
jump in if one person might not be... Oh, yeah, go on time. Yeah, you said...
No, go on. Say your point first.
Someone might not be... There was one more footage of someone jumping at the door trying to kick it in fully. Who was that person?
That was Middle Parton,
It was Middle Parton, but was it that day?
Yeah, he was trying to... it was earlier on. He was trying to get in, and it was like, no, we can't get in here. There's previous footage they used. That's all.
It was him though. There was that person. I wasn't sure if it was him, but he was really trying to fucking kick that door, and that fucking guy has got a death wish.
Oh yeah, that was the second watch. I realised that.
Didn't like him from at all in this film, but he can.
No Middle Parton.
Did you also notice though? He was like, this door looks like it's made out of concrete. We can't move it. But there's one when he kicks it, you see the door bending. There's that one shot where you see it's about to give. Like if you gave it one more good boot in, that would have gone through. So the bodies have been counted. We've let them hit the floor, as Drowning Pool once said. Oh, that's a good song.
So now we're going to play... So how many company do we think we had at the start of this film?
Title card.
Title cards, very good. All right, my new name for this game is Shitle Cards.
Check you, mate.
Does that mean I have to re-record the jingle?
No, it's still Black Metal Man.
Shitle cards.
Shitle cards.
So it's actually, I caught myself looking and I was like, no, do not.
Good lad. Okay.
Do not.
Do not.
Shall I go first, Zach?
Yeah, of course.
I don't want him.
Then I will go.
Zach, you go first.
I will. Again, I also busied myself during this period, but I have a feeling it's low on this one. I'm going to go 4.
Okay. Webbs, what's your guess?
I wanted to go 4, but I don't think it's 4.
You can also say 4, because if it's 4, you're both right.
No, a double 3. Oh, wait.
Double
I was wrong
3.
there.
33 title
Double
cards.
33? No, you didn't. It is 3. It is 3.
I actually thought it was 4, though. Like, I was going into this until you said 4, Zach. I was like, if he thinks it's 4, I'm wrong. Because if you're wrong, basically.
Well, I'm impressed with you for getting it so darn right. Do you have any names of
you were
the
spot on.
companies?
I do. I make note of them now. I've done it well this time. So we got Wellgo USA, Showbox, and Hive Media. That's it. Just those
no
three.
Amblin, no Universal.
No, none of that. None of that moon up there with some ET shit going on. Just those 3.
Willie, have you prepared a game for us? No, you haven't, because you're selfish, and that's why it's time to play Wimplash Bingo. The music goes here.
Wimplash Bingo.
Welcome to Wimplash Bingo. For new listeners, the rules are simple. We, through our exploration of the genre of horror, have noticed stupid little tropes appearing, and it is up to us every time we watch the movie to make note every time they pop up. So, without further ado, I am going to read a list of these tropes, and the boys will shout out every time that one of them comes up. We will start with the classic, a woman not touching the ground.
Yay!
The worst. There was a few, actually.
There were a few, but there was a great one at the end. Might be my favourite one today.
That had Bathsheba vibes.
Oh, it did, but it was just a float towards, and then I loved it. Abs loved it.
I feel sick.
They were back to back.
I feel sick. That's fucking horrendous. What's wrong with me?
Oh, it was so good.
My eyes are watering as well. No.
I appreciate the artistry and the movement and the cinematography and the art of moving things on a screen, and that was beautifully done.
Oh, it's horrendous.
But we also have a more subtle woman not touching the ground earlier in the film when Charlotte gets ghost lifted by the sucky sucky monster.
Yeah, there was a few like lifting off the ground. Captain was lifted off the ground, but he's not a woman. So.
Hey, Captain can be whatever they want to be. We don't judge on this podcast.
No, she got lifted by her hair. She should be touching the floor. She shouldn't be lifted by her hair.
Women should be touching the ground and not scalped. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, you suggested scalps as
You
like
guys
merch
haven't
for
had
this.
your hair pulled in a while.
Oh,
right?
I don't. Beard pulling's bad enough. I'm glad I'm bald.
Pube pulling is even worse.
It's a deeper root system. You don't want to fuck with that.
Moving fucking very quickly on. A spooky staircase.
Yes.
Yeah, you got one. Webb, you got one?
Yeah, most probably.
Okay, shoot.
Laboratory.
The whole fucking film. They kept going up and down the stairs.
Oh,
Each floor was worse than the last.
No, that's
Yeah.
it. The actual title cover, when you see the building from outside with the red lines, that's the spookiest fucking staircase of them all. There you go.
I'm
Win.
glad you brought that
Game
up.
over.
That staircase is actually, or was, because the building's been razed to the ground, part of Gonjiam Asylum. If you see photos of the actual building, that staircase existed. That was an actual spooky staircase.
I'm so glad the building's gone.
It's kind of iconic now. It's great. I loved it.
Oh, well, I didn't see that coming.
Moving on, a bad time for a bath.
Well, there was a bath.
Yeah, this is what I mean.
But
I've
none
got
of the
question
guys-
marks because
yeah.
I've got a bad time for a bath, but it is playing fast and loose with the rules.
There's a wandering wig in a bath.
No, but the wandering wig originally had a head and it actually looked like a head and then it just became the wig.
Yeah, I
So
just
was
picked up on
someone
that.
seeing something and someone not seeing something?
Although I tried to watch it for the second time today, and I couldn't tell if there was like just a ball floating in there that someone's put. Because she says someone's left this wig as a joke. Not a fucking funny one. That's a creepy fucking bath.
I don't think she was intending to have a bath, but it looked anyway, so it wasn't probably a bad time anyway.
So mine is when they went into room 402, because technically they are underwater and they're having a bad time. Yes, they're not washing per se, but
Are you saying that the horrific, tragic deaths of those 300 people from the Was it the
304
disaster
people.
we're
Thank you
having?
very much.
304 people died in... that's not a bath. That's a mess.
Yeah, okay, let's move on from that one then. All right, I am excited to see if either of you got this one. A hospital for sad people.
No. Everyone's loving it there.
The biggest hospital for sad people you ever seen.
It is the hospitalist saddest people we've ever seen. Okay, that's a given. What about a gunky mum?
No mums aboard this ship.
No, there were no mums this time, were there? I suppose the director she's the mother to all the sad people there, but doesn't really
And I
count.
suppose Cardigan might be a mother to Batcat. I don't know. I found they had a weird relationship, as I said.
Yeah, but she was the youngest. They specifically point out she was the youngest
They do
of the
say
group.
that.
I don't think she...
But he's the maturity. He's the younger. Right. Go to the beginning game. When you introduced me, Zach,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. When you
all right, we'll play
introduced
this
me, I thought you would reference me as your own little backwards cap wimp.
I was going to introduce my own backwards camp wimp.
Yeah, that's you. Fuck, you got me.
So we're doing a game within a game here. I thought you were going to refer to me as the kind of guy who leaves skiddy pants in the woods to mark the route.
See, one day we are going to land on this. Today is not the day.
We've come close once or twice, but I don't think we've ever got it perfect.
So no gunky mums. I will say, if we count the last ghost who kills Captain as the ghost of the director of the hospital, and assuming she had children in life...
Can't assume. We've got to know the facts.
All right.
Yeah, we got to know it's a
no
mum.
gunky mums.
She ain't a mum, we don't know.
Mum's not in this
Did
film.
we have a series of bastardly men?
Yes, we did.
I do.
Absolutely.
Every man in this film.
Although I would say Backwards Cap was just a dickhead, not
He
a
was
bastard.
a bastard. The moment he saw student nurse, he was like, get her out of my sight.
He was trying to
That's a
cop
good way
on.
to look at it.
Send her home. He was flirting, and then he
that's what I
actually
thought.
started to mean it, and then he's a dick.
To quote Paul Whitehouse in Kevin and Harry Go Large, your face offends my mirror.
Oh, fucking beautiful.
Yep.
What a
Did we
reference.
get
Good
anyone
work.
getting slip-knotted? For new listeners, that is fingers pushed into my eyes.
It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache.
No, they never went in.
Not
here.
in. They weren't in.
No, thank
But
you.
it affects the eyes? But no, it doesn't count.
We
It doesn't
getting
count.
awfully close to a slip-knotting, which I will refer to from now on as a mud veining. It's a really niche new metal joke.
Okay.
I like you with a new mud veil. Mud veil?
Mud vinaigrette. Someone getting their head keithed in. Again, for new listeners, this is a barbarian reference to someone getting their head flatted out.
No, I don't think there was any Keithin.
No Keith in. A teacher giving a lesson that is just the themes of the film.
Do we count Captain as teaching? Because he does give a bit of background at the start.
He gives background
No?
at the start,
Okay.
but I count that personally as a scene in a classroom.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
And lastly, and the newest addition to the bingo card, Pum.
No, they got there in their vehicle and they should have turned back around and never stopped. Just had a good life.
They arrived safely, no Pum.
And Grizzly, would you like to tell the new listeners what Pum is?
Pum comes from an Argentinian film where evil lurks, where, of course, the little girl says, Daddy's going to come home and kill you. Pum. Meaning, of course, he's going to drive home through you.
Anyone who gets killed by a car is Pum.
Vehicular manslaughter is Pum.
That's another t-shirt. Vehicular manslaughter is Pum. Note.
All right.
So do we have anything else we want to discuss about this movie before we move on to rating and reviewing?
I just want to ask, was there did we have Pum after Hereditary? Because that's a great Pum.
Nobody gets pummed in Hereditary. She gets her bonk glonked
Did
off.
she get her head pummed off?
Yeah, back to the bonking, glonking.
She does get a bonk glonk.
She
That's
gets your
true,
head
yeah.
keithed
Okay,
off,
yeah.
but it's not Pum.
Keithed off, not in. Off, not in. Pummed, but not
We are
panned.
creating our own
Okay.
fucking language at this rate. This is wild. This is the most niche
tried learning Korean for
podcast
this.
in the world. Oh my god.
The final thing was, I think when he was someone was looking for a camera when they were in room 402, and there were all the people around the outside, and the moaning, like that was horrendous. Is there another geopolitical reference
There
here,
is,
please,
in
sir?
fact. So the ghostly voice you hear in that room when they are scanning around with a night vision camera is actually Park Jung-hee being sworn in as president of South Korea, being played backwards.
That's a winner.
I was just going to make a joke that it's the start of All My Friends Are Metalheads by Less Than Jake.
No, it's the start of the Yushin period of South Korean politics.
Bravo to this director, man. These lovely little ties. Like, thank you again for filling me in as such.
Brilliant subtext.
I mean, this far in, should we actually give him a shout-out by name?
Yes, please.
Jung Bum-shik.
Bravo.
And this is why we haven't mentioned it so far, because it's too easy to make bum and chic jokes.
I would just like to point out, my last point I would like to make is the two final shots. You find out that the live stream, the reason they've been doing this to get their 1 million views and make their $500,000, failed at the first attempt, and that there are, at best, 500 people, which is fucking great. I
Still
would
good.
eat my hat for 500 people watching one of my live streams. That would be fucking mental. I remember having 12 once and genuinely wanted to quit my job. But again, it's nowhere near the numbers they thought they were doing, and everyone in the chat is saying, oh, it was faked the whole time. And then the last shot, because you see Charlotte pouring out holy water in the reception, and it starts to boil.
I completely forgot about the holy water until it came back in right at the end.
Well, moral of the story, they lost all their viewers. The end.
And holy water boils. That's the whole moral of the story.
Well, actually, it's probably better because if it's holy water, it's tainted. So boiling it is like just you got to boil water to get clean.
What's
again, right?
cleaner, holy water or Brita filtered water?
To filter.
If you Brita filter,
You filter
I was
out
going
the
to say,
God.
if you Brita filter holy water, does it capture all of the God?
So when you open up the filter, the God is in there. That's
Because
how
you can
you
lick
find
it.
him.
Concentrated God. And now
I can make
we
this.
are now officially at the point where we are chatting bullshit. I think it's about time we move on to ranked and reviewing, boys. What do you say?
Oh, yeah. I think we're there.
Ado.
Akos Mind Spurial. Now, what we do on the Wimplash pod, we rate the film on two factors, scares and overall enjoyment. We rate them both out of 10, and we go Willy Webborn, Grizzly, and then myself. The floor is open. Willy Webborn, talk us through your feelings.
That was a scary film for me.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. Revenge sought for Talk to Me. Yeah, fair dues. You.
As the saying goes, revenge is a dish best served Korean.
Oh, delicious. Yeah, this was scary. So for scares, I'm like, it wasn't Hereditary 10, it was 9. It was one below because I love found footage. I love documentaries, and this was a documentary style, so it had me engaged. And because it had me engaged, I was scared because it was everything I hate in horror.
Nice, okay, I'll take that. 9 is good. I'm happy with that. I feel that's retribution for Talk to Me.
6, Talk to Me?
I don't think you even went as far as 6.
Fuck, sorry.
Hang on, I've got them listed down.
Have you actually?
I have been making a note as I listen to these as they're released. I've been making a note of what our ratings have been.
leaderboard. I like it.
Yeah, I'm going to make like a little pie chart. Or something
Delicious.
at some point. Not a pie chart. That's the wrong one. You're the data analyst, Webbs. You tell me.
I'll do it later.
Bar chart. That'll do. What did he give it? Wiz, talk to me. Yeah, the twat gave it a 5.
Oh, one below 6.
No wonder you were so angry with him.
Yeah.
No wonder you were
So
so
you got-
angry.
yeah.
That's why you get Gonjiam for this.
But somewhere in there, subliminally, you know I love, as I mentioned with the Cloverfield thing, you know I love found footage stuff like Paranormal Activity. You knew this would fuck me, and I'd actually enjoy the way it's filmed because it's the way I love being filmed.
It's the way you
So
love
enjoyment-
being filmed.
Talk to me.
Why do you have to be topless?
For the listeners, he rubbed his nipples seductively while singing that.
Right, next week, remind me to put top on, please.
Overall movie enjoyment.
8.
Nice. Okay, I'll take it. Grizzly.
For scares, I liked it. I enjoyed it. It creeped me out in very good ways. I'm going to give it an 8. And that is mainly for the fucking hand. I fucking loved the hands. That was fantastic. The speed at which they just appear and disappear, and it just... The way it was shot, the way it was done, the effectiveness of the hands was... I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Now, for overall rating, I'm going to give this an 8 as well. Because it was good. It was really well done. I like the way it was shot. I don't think it was documentary style. This was live stream style.
Ooh.
And I kind of like rejected most kind of normal programming these days. I mainly watch like online shit. So this really spoke to me. The way it was filmed, the way it was kind of presented. Loved it. Really enjoyed it. So an 8.
Can I point out that this is it? You would watch this live stream. I wouldn't. I'd have to watch this as older footage once other people have watched it. I couldn't be the first to witness this.
Through hands,
Zach,
maybe?
talk your hands.
Talk my hand.
Talk your hands. Sign language, Zach.
Again, as per my introduction to this film, this is one of the rare films that I've watched in recent memory where I have walked away thinking, Jesus, that was fucking scary.
Good.
In that
It
accent.
turned me northern Yorkshire. Yeah, I got a bit Yorkshire with it.
Yeah,
I
some of that.
genuinely, when I first watched this, thought it was one of the scariest films I've seen in a very long time. It wasn't, cry myself to sleep scary by any means. It wasn't like the first time I watched the It mini-series as an 8-year-old. I genuinely cried myself to sleep. But
Good age for that.
yeah, I think I will go as far as giving this an 8 as well. It is just a suspenseful, creepy ride for the first hour, and then the last half hour is just abject balls to the wall. I'm going to do everything I can to fucking scare you before this film ends, and I really appreciated that. Overall movie enjoyment, though. Second watch, that exact element of it, it kind of what brought my score down, is that the first time I watched it, intensely gripped. Second time I watched it, I felt that first hour dragged, man.
Fair enough.
I remembered the film being a lot scarier, and I think when you go in blind, it is, but not enough to kill my love of this film. So I'm going to say 7 for overall movie enjoyment, 8 for scares.
This is a high boy.
It's a well ranked with us. Yeah.
There we go. It's nice that we all find a film that we all enjoy.
Yeah, it's not a Terrifier, it's not a Void.
Or a lukewarm It Follows. I don't hate that film. I just don't like it.
I get it. After we watched it for this show, I was like, it's scary. It's just atmosphere. We're talking about the wrong film. Let's go back to Gonjiam. Or
yeah,
not.
as I say,
Let's
we've
finish
said
off.
everything we need to say about Gonjiam. So before we
said it all.
find out what we are going to be watching next week, is there anything that you boys would like to promote, plug, make the listeners aware of?
I'd like to plug something I watched recently. On Netflix, there's a film called I Swear, and it's about John Davidson, a guy who's grown up and lived with Tourette's. And this is a guy I've been aware of for a long time, mainly because YouTube video, funny stuff, says inappropriate things, ha ha ha. I had emotions watching that film. I was quite hungover as well, so that probably added to it, but fuck me, really good film, really gives you a new appreciation of the struggle the man went through. Give it a watch, understand what he went through. Don't just listen to all the controversy around the BAFTAs. Watch the film. It's fantastic.
I want to give a shout out to Polly Cooks, as in Polly Cooks, on Instagram, because I love her fucking cakes. I think they're great. She writes naughty messages on them, and I love the bright colours on them, so I want to give a shout out to a good cook when I see one.
Yep.
Nice. Good luck.
This is something I found on Wimplash, because it's, as I say, different on this social media. I like it.
I would like to shout out our friend and Canadian citizen, even though he wasn't born there, Luke Frost podcast, Hey That's Weird. Fucking great. If you want to hear people speaking about their true paranormal experiences, that's the fucking show for you. I want to do an episode where we make Willy listen to an episode and then get his reactions, because there is some weird fucking stuff in that. And it's a fucking great show, and Luke is just a diamond and a sweetheart and a lovely one.
I love you, Frosty. Not seen you in years, man.
I would consider it for you.
Oh, good lad.
So that's plugs. That's everything that we've needed to plug. All we need to do now is hand over to Mr. Grizzly to spin the movie wheel of doom and find out what we are going to watch next week.
Next week's film will be... Goodbye.
I have wanted to watch this film for so long. I've not been able to convince my wife to watch it yet. I am so fucking excited for this one.
I've put this off and I haven't seen it yet, and I've been putting it off for the very same reasons. I think we spoke about this, the same reasons your wife doesn't want to see it.
I would say no more. Willy, what do you think the movie is about based off the title, Good Boy?
The best dog walker on the block.
Best dog walker on the block.
Bendy Getting. Absolutely fucking great. I'm so pumped for that. Boys, this has been, once again, an absolute bloody pleasure.
All right. Good boy it is it?
Good boy. That's next week's film. It's about the best goddamn dog walker on the block.
Am I a good boy?
You are the best boy. You're my sweaty-titted little compadre, and I can't wait to spend more time with you, both over the power of the internet and in person.
Well, it leaves me to say Tal Tayo to all our Korean listeners then.
And it leaves me to say what Grizzly said to all our Korean listeners.
Bye!